Well, guys, it's official. Hell is officially frozen over. We are expecting some massive winter storms here in Texas tonight. And what better way to spend this time inside than playing Marvel Champions? So today I'm bringing you another current environment deck with Hulkling, this time in Aggression, going up against Captain Marvel and Expert. Now, I have never taken on Captain Marvel, so this is brand new. And I don't love playing in Expert mode. Or, I mean, with aggression. So we'll see how this goes. As I was reading her cards a little bit, I realized that maybe aggression's not the best aspect to be playing her in, but you know, we'll see how it goes. It could be horrible, it could be great, but let's get into the setup. So it says the enemy team finds energy channel and attaches it to Captain Marvel. We've got that there. That says forced response. After a leader, hero, or ally attacks Captain Marvel, place one energy counter here. Then if there are at least 4 energy counters here, remove all of them. Captain Marvel attacks that character. This attack gains overkill. That's insane. So seems like we might be getting attacked from her a lot, especially as we attack her, which is why I was concerned about playing in aggression, but here we are. Now it says setup in competitive mode. The enemy teams finds the choosing side scheme. Wow. In competitive mode, the enemy team finds the choosing side scheme and your team reveals it. In cooperative mode, find the chosen leader's side scheme and reveal it. So technically, I think, again, we are in cooperative, even though it's single player. So we need to find Captain Marvel's side scheme. See what we got going on here. Hopefully it's not too bad. Iron Man one wasn't too rough. So we got Alpha Flight Station, comes in with an extra boost. Okay, so she'll be dealing extra damage. Let's shuffle up the encounter deck here. And when defeated, you place 3 energy counters on energy channel. Okay, so we are going to be taking quite a few hits from Captain Marvel here. So we may need to get suited up pretty quickly here. Now, I did come packing quite a lot of damage, so we may just be able to plow her down, and we'll see what happens. All right, so there's the encounter deck. Let's give the player deck a quick shuffle. And once again, I apologize for my voice and for the coughing. If I can find where the coughing is while I'm editing, I'll be glad to cut it out, but I may not be able to. All right, so there is my deck shuffled. Alpha Flight Station comes in with 3 threat. Superhero Registration Act comes in with no threat. When revealed, the enemy team searches the encounter deck for 1 per player minions and deals them as a face down encounter card. So I find a minion. We'll find one that's not too bad. I don't want to be quick striked. Choose an ally I control. The enemy team chooses instead. If I have the unregistered trait, discard that ally. Okay, I may not have an ally by then. So maybe she's fine. She's only got 3 hit points. Paladin. Quick strike. Like I said, I don't want to be hit immediately upon entry. Shang-Chi. Choose an upgrade I control. Discard that upgrade. No. Put the topmost shield minion in the encounter deck discard pile into play engaged with you. That may not be too bad. And he's only got 3 hit points and he's 1/1. Alright, yeah. We're going to put in the shield soldier. So he's going to come in as a face down encounter card. Alright. I'm glad that there's no consistent trigger there because that really messed me up on my Iron Man game. Alright. Draw our starting hand of 5. We get energy, impersonation, shapeshifter strike, shapeshifter, and strength. Honestly, I know this is aggression, but I'm not really looking to play these 2 events yet. And shapeshifter, I can do what shapeshifter does in alter ego. Let's go ahead and draw 3 more. We get armored shape, Avengers Mansion. That's kind of big. Helicarrier. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. What's going to be helpful here then is actually doing my action. So I'm going to search my deck and discard pile for a shapeshift upgrade and put it in my hand. We'll grab imitation shape. Then I'm going to use these two double resources to pay for Avengers Mansion. Get that in play on turn 1. We'll exhaust to draw a card. And then I will use Energy and Shapeshifter Strike to pay for the Helicarrier. I know that leaves me with Armored Shape, but maybe I let her scheme this time. I don't know. We'll see. I think we'll stay down. We'll ready and drop to 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hulk shape is actually what I wanted to see here. Getting more attack and a little bit extra defense is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we'll see how this goes. So threat's going to go up by 1. Captain Marvel will scheme for 2 plus a boost. 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to put that up to 6 already. And our encounter card is Shield Soldier. And there's no shield minion in the encounter deck. And we get Paladin with Quick Strike, but I'm an alter ego, so it doesn't matter. And he comes in with Tough. I discard a card from my hand at random if I have the unregistered trait. I don't have the unregistered trait. So I think I'm going to go ahead and discard Hulk. I mean, the main evidence, actually, that's probably not the best move. We'll discard Test the Defense for now. All right, so on my turn, I'm going to draw a card. We get full body charge. Nothing would have happened with Energy Channel because she wasn't attacked. She did attacking, but she was not attacked. And then I'm going to grab, with my action, Imitation Shape. And then I will go ahead and flip up here to Hulkling. And I'm going to use Imitation Shape to pay for Hulk Shape. So now I have 3 attack and 2 defense. And then do I full body charge and hold on to Hulk? Actually, that's not a bad idea. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for a full body charge. Oh, that doesn't do overkill because I still have full health. Then yeah, I don't want a full body charge. Because I can just swing at the shield soldier and defeat him. And then getting in Armored Shape will pay for Hulk. Hulk is going to go ahead and swing at Captain Marvel for 3. She'll take 3 damage. I place 1 energy counter there. Hulk will take a consequential. And then I discard the top card of my deck. It is a physical, so we deal 2 damage to an enemy. I'm going to go ahead and knock off Paladin's Tough with that. Letting me come in with Helicarrier and full body charge for a clobber, dealing 3 damage to Paladin. All right. And then since I did just play an event here, we get to do 2 more damage to Paladin with the Hulk form upgrade, Hulk shape. And that'll deal 2 damage, defeating Paladin. Alright. Oh. Okay. Well, we'll deal with the threat later. I mean, we'll have to let it pop because it's going to. So we'll draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Threat goes up by 1, which pops the shield recruits. Sends it into pro registration tactics. Each hero gains the unregistered trait. After another card is revealed that gives 1 or more heroes the unregistration trait, deal 2 damage to each of those heroes. Okay. No threat on it. Captain Marvel will attack me for 2 plus a boost. I'm going to take this one. 2. Put this minion in play engaged with me. 2, 3. So I take 3 points of damage. He'll attack for 1. And we get an encounter card. Cape Killer with Quick Strike. He's going to attack for 4. Jeez. I'll take the 4, go down to 5. Avengers Mansion will draw me a card. We got Nick Fury. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do 4 for Nick Fury. Will draw me 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to use these 3 to pay for Alien Physiology. Alien Physiology is going to pay for Altman Residence. Could have done that differently because of the helicarrier, but I forgot. And then I'm going to have Nick Fury thwart 2 here. And Hulk will attack the shield soldier for 3, so it's going to defeat the shield soldier. He'll take a consequential here, Nick Fury will. And then we discard this, and Hulk gets discarded. All right. And I'll go ahead and thwart off Alpha Station. And play any events, which is okay. This goes up to 4, so as soon as I attack, she's going to trigger. And I only have 5 health. All right, so it's ready. Drop to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so threat will go up by 1. Captain Marvel attacks for 2 plus a boost. Nick Fury will defend. 2, 3, 4. Of course, that defeats Nick Fury. Cape Killer will attack for 4. And I'm going to use Alien Helicarrier to pay for armored defense. And I'm going to defend for 2. So he's attacking for 4. I take 2 from him. And he takes 2 from me. I do get to trigger Hulk shape. And that'll defeat Cape Killer. Okay. Encounter card. Exhaust each unregistered identity. Otherwise, the enemy team searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a copy of unregistered super and deals it to you as a face down encounter card. Okay. There it is, unregistered super. And I would take 2 damage. For that. Okay. Great. I'm going to draw a card. Alien Physiology is going to pay for Wiccan. Grab Impersonation. And I'll use Chase Them Down to pay for Impersonation. Remove 4 threat from a scheme. This removes the last of that threat from the scheme. I may change to Alter Ego. Get a free flipped Alter Ego. Altman Residence is going to heal me for 2. Shuffle Impersonation back in. I'm going to grab with my action Armored Shape and then discard it to get rid of unregistered super. I can't play anything else in my hand. I think I want to stay down to try and heal some more. So I think I'm going to drop these 2. Drop a new hand. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready. Threat goes up by 1. Captain Marvel schemes for 2. And a minion, so that comes up to 3. The minion schemes brings that up to 4. We get an encounter card. Attach to Paladin, otherwise attach to the enemy leader. When attached character attacks, this attack gains ranged and overkill. Discard this card after the attack. Okay. Now she has Paladin's pistol as well. Alright. My turn. I'm going to go ahead and heal for 4. Altman's Residence will heal me for 2. And then I'll get to shuffle Armored Defense back into my deck. And then I'm going to grab Armored Shape with my action. Draw a card with the Avengers Mansion. Helicarrier will pay for Death Focus. I'll go ahead and flip up. Alien Physiology is going to generate 2 wild resources for Shapeshifter Strike. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. And then, hold on. Let me see what we can do here. Actually, Alien Physiology will pay for impersonation to remove fourth threat from a scheme. I don't want to flip back to Alter Ego, but I do get to trigger 2 damage to this guy. Then Wing Shape will play Shapeshifter Strike, allowing me to finish this guy off. Actually, for the impersonation, I will have done the 2 damage to Captain Marvel. I'll deal 5 damage here, ready my Hulk shape, and deal another 2 damage to Captain Marvel. Would Armored Shape actually keep me alive here? Probably, but we're going to do 3 resources for Yellow Jacket. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get aggressive conditioning to my hand. I would have gotten it anyways. And then I'm not going to let them attack, and I'm just going to ready and draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five. Get an encounter card. Threat goes up by 1. Captain Marvel attacks for 2, 3, 4, plus a boost. Yellow Jacket will defend. I know she gets overkill here, but he still is going to take more of the damage than I would be just by defending. 2, 4. No boost icons, and a great waste of that there. So Yellow Jacket gets defeated, and I take a damage. Then we get an encounter card. Oh, and Paladin's Pistol gets defeated. Heroes for Hire. When defeated, the enemy team searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a copy of unregistered super and deals it to the defeating player as a face-down encounter card. Okay. Comes in with 4 threat. Of course, I would drop my dice. Be right back. All right. So that was our encounter card. Now it's my turn. I'm going to draw a card. Let's see. This may actually be a pretty unique turn. Wiccan's going to go on and remove 2 threat. Supposed to reveal this as well. I do have unregistered super, which means I have 2 extra damage. Which means I need to flip down. That's the case. I have no way to get rid of Heroes for Hire. So I'm going to use Alien Physiology to pay for... Actually, we'll go looking for trouble. Oh man, this could be... Okay, Cape Killer. Put the minion into play engaged with me so they're not revealed. Now, if I played this wrong, if the quick strike still goes off, even though they weren't revealed, please let me know. But I'm going to play like it doesn't. So I get to remove 3 threat from the main and trigger Hulk shape to do 2 damage to Captain Marvel. That's not an attack, that's just a response. And then I'll use Alien Physiology to shapeshifter strike the Cape Killer. Defeats him. Get to ready my upgrade, and since that was an event, I get to deal 2 more damage to Captain Marvel. And then after my hero attacks and defeats an enemy, so I would have attacked and defeated the Cape Killer, remove 2 threat from a scheme. Okay, so I can find unregistered super again. And that's an encounter card for me. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use Helicarrier and the 2 armored defenses to pay for aggressive conditioning. So I get +3 hit points and +1 attack. I will swing for 4, 2, 3, 4. That adds 1 here. If there are at least 4 energy or counters, remove all of them. Captain Marvel attacks that character. She's going to attack me for 2 plus a boost. 2, 3, 4. I take 4 points of damage. And then I'll go ahead and flip down here. Altman Residence will heal me for 2. And I'll shuffle the armored defense back in. And then, of course, I'm going to go ahead and grab my action, a upgrade, shapeshift upgrade, and discard it to get rid of unregistered super. Okay. There goes up by 1. Oh, I have to draw already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. The threat went up by 1. Captain Marvel will scheme for 2, 3, 4. Puts that up to 5. And then our encounter cards. I get unregistered super, which deals 2 damage to me because of that. And government contractor. 4 threat. I gain another 2 damage. Okay. I'll grab armored shape and then discard it to get rid of unregistered super. Draw a card with Avengers Mansion. Altman Residence is going to heal me for 2. And I'll shuffle Armored Defense back into the deck. I'll heal for 4. And then flip up. Helicarrier will pay for Test the Defense. Alien Physiology. No. I guess we'll use these as 4 resources to pay for full body charge. Deal 8 damage to Captain Marvel. She'll flip. Deal each player an encounter card. She is steady. And she can't take damage this phase. Dang. Okay. Played an event, so I get a token there. Now she has 22 health. I'm going to discard Savage Strike. And then we'll ready and draw 2, 3, 4, 5. There goes up by 1. Captain Marvel attacks for 3 plus a boost. She's not attacking with overkill, so Wiccan will defend. 3, 4. Thank you for your service, Wiccan. But she does add an energy counter to energy channel. And then we get encounter cards. Photonic Blast. She's going to attack me for 3 plus a boost. This actually goes up to 7 because of this. 3 plus a boost. Take it. 3, just 3. So go down to 6. And then discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. If I'm an alter ego, place threat on the main scheme equal to that minion's scheme. Hero form, deal damage to my hero equal to that minion's attack. So it fails. So we shuffle this up and get an acceleration token. I do need to do something about the threat. Okay. Alien Physiology is going to pay for impersonation. Remove 4 threat from a scheme. Defeats it. And so then I get to flip down to alter ego for free. I'm going to heal for 4. And then Altman Residence is going to heal me for 2. and shuffle Wiccan back in my deck. I'm going to go ahead and grab Imitation Shape because of my action. I'm going to draw a card, Wiccan, and then I'm going to flip up use Imitation Shape and Wing Shape to pay for Nick Fury. Draw 3 cards. Nick Fury will do me the favor of removing 2 threat and taking a consequential. Helicarrier and Def Focus will pay for Shapeshifter Strike. Need to deal 5 damage to Captain Marvel. And then this will trigger and do 2 damage. This was for an attack event. I do get to, well, not yet. And we'll use Strength to pay for another Shapeshifter Strike to deal 5 more damage. That readies and does 2 more damage. And then this goes up to 4, and she's going to attack me. 3, 4, 5. So I take 5 damage, go down to 7. And then chase them down and Savage Strike will pay for Wiccan to come back in. Who's going to go ahead and grab a Shapeshifter Strike for me again. And he's going to remove 2 threat from the main and take a consequential. Okay, things are actually going fairly well. Ready and draw up. 2, 3, 4, 5. So long as we survive, I've got the defeat. So threat goes up by 2. Captain Marvel attacks for 3+ boost with no overkill. 3. Nick Fury's defeating. 5. Nick Fury gets defeated. We add a token on Marvel. And we get an encounter card. Alpha Flight Station. We survived. All right. We'll draw a card. Now here's the question. Do we try to go for overkill? I think that could be fun. We'll do Alien Physiology. We'll pay for Shapeshifter Strike to deal 5 damage. Give a token here. And Hulk Shape will do 2 more. She'll get her token. Then doesn't matter. Helicarrier, Winter Soldier, full body charge, and Clobber will be 4 resources to pay for a full body charge, dealing 8 damage here. She's defeated. We get another counter here on Test the Defense. There are 5 test counters here. Discard this card to deal 5 more damage. So she takes 5 more damage. So she's at -5. -7 plus -5. She's at -12 health. And I will attack for 1, 2, 3, 4. So she's at -16. Quicken will attack for 1, -18. Okay. I think I can see why people like aggression. I was a little scared at first until I got built up, and I think that's just the way I like to play. I like to build up and get like a defense, so that then I can start going hard. I think maybe that's why I like Jubilee so much, is because you have to build up with her for her to attack. Hulkling is a ton of fun. I really do enjoy him. I feel like I get to a point where I like find the upgrade that I want for that that game, and I play it. And once I've played it, that's it. I don't end up switching it out or going for something else, which can be kind of negative. It can be kind of bad, but I think it also works in the long run. And then the other ones just end up being resources. I don't know. How do you guys play Hulkling? Is this how you play him? Or do y'all like to switch out his upgrades as much as possible? Let me know down in the comments below, and we'll see you guys in the next one.